Refugees wait in line and campaign posters line the streets. It's election season in France, and the next president must address the influx of migrants. Many you can see here camping in the street, waiting to enter La Chapelle camp in Paris.
I used to vote left-wing, but now that we have a left-wing government since the past 5 years now, nothing has changed.
Leo Boulastex is the volunteer coordinator with Utopia 56, a French organization that distributes clothes and other supplies to refugees at La Chapelle. The left controls the government, and Utopia 56 project coordinator Antoine Bazin says the government hasn't done enough to help refugees.
Nous, ce qu'on pense avec Utopia, c'est que c'est aux citoyens.
What we think within Utopia is that it is up to French and European citizens to act for migrants because we are aware that the government won't do everything.
Change is coming, but change for refugees in France means something different to supporters of National Front Party candidate Marine Le Pen, who wants to rid France of refugees. Professor at the Catholic Institute in Paris, Arun Kapil, says while leftist candidates flounder, Le Pen's hardline stance on immigration rallies voters.
If they say we must be generous and take in lots of people, that's probably going to scare more people than it will attract to them. But if they take a hard line, or if they say, well, we have to be restrictive, that's going to also piss off a lot of their supporters.
France will elect a new president in 2 rounds on April 23rd and May 7th. Behind me, you can see many campaign posters here in Ivry-sur-Seine, a southeastern suburb in Paris. Now, Marine Le Pen, leader of the National Front Party, and Emmanuel Macron, who's an independent centrist, are expected to make it to the second round. Many young voters disagree with Le Pen's anti-refugee rhetoric and her promise of a referendum on France's European Union membership. But their response? Not to vote.
I don't want to legitimate someone I wouldn't want to see in power, and I'm not sure I want to see any of the people that we have currently in power, because I don't actually think that they want to help refugees.
Here in Paris, La Chapelle camp holds 400 refugees, but each refugee can stay for only 10 days. After that, they face the arduous and uncertain challenge of seeking asylum, and hundreds are living on the streets of Paris. Whoever becomes France's next president will face the monumental task of dealing with the country's worsening refugee crisis. In Paris, I'm Danielle Wallace reporting.